Start off with a cold drink of water. It is that time. Ooh-wee. Y'all ready? Preparing the land for harvest yesterday. I have my land prepared and I'm ready for the harvest. I'm ready for it to be a good day today. And I'm glad to see all of y'all. All right. And today we're going to harvest your ideas. So let's get started. As I was thinking in my thinking chair, I was thinking about what thinking is. And I was wondering, what's the definition of thinking? So I went to Mr. Google, and Mr. Google told me what thinking is. Thinking is the process of one's mind to consider or reason about something. And as I was talking yesterday, I was talking about the seed and what that seed is. And God took me back to 2016. I know that was forever for some of y'all. And it was a very long time ago. But it was interesting. I had wrote a little thing about harvest and seed back in November 2016. And it said that the seed is a thought that is planted in the land of your mind. A seed planted by your mind is an idea, and what you do with that seed will determine how long it will live. So, what's an idea? I went to Mr. Google, and Mr. Google told me what an idea was or is. An idea is a thought or a suggestion as to a possible course of action. So now we want a prosperous life and we want to live a certain way. All right. Everybody's different. So I can't say we all want some money or we all just want to be happy because some people's happiness might be their kids. And some people it's like, I do not want kids. So everybody's different, but the way you go about getting to your happiness, you have that mindset, and that mindset is just a open plain, okay, of land just for you, titled to you, all right? And underground is good soil. It's fertile soil, ready to receive the seed. And what you put into that land the land is going to yield or give back to you more than what you put into it, but it's going to put in it's going to give you the same thing that you put into it. So if you are planting seeds of discord, you're probably going to get a whole crop of discord in your life. You might be trying to produce it for someone else, but it's going to also be in your life too. So whatever you're planting, expect the crop. Now, you have the land and you have the seed. The seed is your idea. Now, your idea is, again, a thought or a suggestion to a possible course of action. So what you think about, okay, those ideas that come to you are the courses of actions that everybody wants for you. Oh, well, not everybody, but what you want to do to make this, that's how you water the seed, those actions that you take when you want to harvest. So you water and you care for the seed by your actions. So once the plant is starting to sprout and things like that, you take care of it. You don't want it to die. So your harvest is your results. Okay? the things that crop that you produce, that's your results. And the harvest is what you get from the seed that was planted from the results of your actions. Okay. Now, what you're getting, mind you, what you're getting, what you're receiving is the work that you put in to planting the seed and watering the seed. So if you didn't plant much, you won't get much in a positive sense. What do you mean by that? What do I mean by that? If you want a big crop, if you want a whole bountiful harvest, then you have to plant a lot of seeds. And if you want to plant seeds into people, you want to sow seeds into people so that harvest is great. Okay? What a lot of people tend to do is let life decide what's going to be good and what's going to be bad, or how you feel. I don't like you today, so I'm going to sow some bad seed into you, like anger or jealousy or mistrust, those negative seeds. And when it comes back, you get more than what you had. But if you're trying to do a big crop, a big harvest, you sow seeds of love and seeds of happiness and good experiences and great memories in a group of people, then the harvest will be great. And like I said, if you sow much, you'll get much, and you'll get more than what you had, because whenever you plant a seed, if you plant one corn kernel, you'll get a whole ear of corn. And what's that ear of corn consist of? A whole bunch of kernels that you can replant. If you do an apple seed, you don't get just one apple. You get a whole tree full of apples. And look at all the seeds that's in that you could keep going. And that's the way God intended it to be. So, last thing, you can tell where a seed comes from by its fruit. So when you're harvesting these things that you've gotten into your life, you can look at it and see where it came from. Okay. Or if my results, remember the harvest is your results. If my results are negative, then most likely negative seed was planted. Okay. If my results are positive, most likely positive seeds were planted. Now, one thing I love that I said a few days ago, that you can't think two thoughts at the same time. You can choose what you think about. Now, you can't stop ideas from just popping up in your head, but you can choose what you think about. And that can also, just knowing that you can choose what you think about can alter things from coming in. So if an idea, which is a course of action, just pops into your head that I should take this course of action, I should get back at this person. They did me wrong. If I take their action and make it a part of me, and I want to retaliate, then not only do I lose, but I start to sow a negative seed. And my course of action will help me water that seed so I can reap a harvest of negative actions. Okay? And you don't want that. How you take care of a seed will determine how big of a harvest that you get. So keep that in mind. The Bible says, even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but A bad tree bears bad fruit, and a good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them. That's talking about their actions. Okay. And last thing, I got something from Wayne Dyer, which I'm just starting to, get into him. He said this: you never fail in anything you try to do. You can only produce certain results. Produce results. Everything that you're doing, all the things that you're thinking is producing results. That harvest, you're producing results. Your ideas that you come, or the actions that water the seed, or actions that nurture and water that seed and produce the result. So if you want financial stability, your thought process is to plant a seed of financial stability. Now, the practices, those ideas that come up in your head, I need to do this, well, I need to do that. The practices of sowing that seed or watering that seed, which would be, saving, stop eating out so much, and put a little bit of invest in this, invest in that. Start reading books on investing, and the way that you water that will reap that harvest, and the things that you're trying to do will come to pass, will manifest itself. So you guys have a great day today. I want you to really think about your thoughts, be intentional in your thoughts, and then look for the ideas to come to water that seed that you've been planting. Okay? Have a great day today.